I was just thinking this morning as I was getting ready and as I was planning for my day. I actually was supposed to be on a quantum clear with a client right now that thought that the clear was tomorrow. So I was like, oh, I've got time. I'll do a live stream. I haven't done a public live stream in a while. And I was thinking about like, you know, what do I want to talk about? What should I share? And I've been contemplating this a lot lately that, you know, and I've been talking about in my Telegram channel, and if you're not over there, like certainly come join me over there in the Wealth Witch channel. It's my free Telegram channel. Maybe someone can drop the link. But I've been talking a lot about this shift into the new timeline, and you know, one of the things that creates this shift. By the way, guys, how is the video okay? Is it spotty? I can move to my phone data, but let me know how the send me some hearts if the video quality is good. Okay, perfect. So just let me know if there's an issue. You know, I've been talking a lot about how I feel that there's good Wi-Fi in the new house, which is like really amazing. It's a dream come true in Bali. So I've been talking a lot about this shift into the new timeline and what it requires. And, you know, I think the biggest thing for me is people need to stop playing small. The very loud background noise is the ocean. So I can't control the ocean and the fountain, the koi pond, probably the koi pond and the ocean. So I think the thing that's holding the majority of people back from stepping into this new timeline and being wildly financially abundant and unaffected by the chaos that's happening in the world is that they're playing too small and that they're thinking too small. You know, I think that as beings, when we start to step into our purpose work, you know, we have an idea of what our gift is and the thing that we're here to share with the world. And we go out in the world and we begin doing it, and we have an idea of, you know, the type of people that we want to reach or the kind of impact that we desire to have. But we only have the scope of what we know in that moment, and where we've ascended to energetically and spiritually in that moment. And for me, I think the biggest shift that's happening right now with this timeline is that it isn't, there's no dues we have to pay, right? There's no amount of time that we have to put in, because the world needs you fully in your gifts and fully in your purpose right now. And so all those old ways and ideas of doing things, they've gone by the wayside now because there's just not time for it. There's not time for you to, you know, put 2 or 3 years into your business and continue to work on your spiritual growth and development and then expand and ascend to the place where you realize that you're actually meant to be making a global impact. We just don't have time for that anymore. The global impact needs to be made now. The global impact, it's required of you now. It's required of you that you step fully into your purpose work and recognize and realize that you are actually here to change this world. I've been having these conversations with my dear friend Marie Portis over the last, many months, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, about, this idea that we are actually writing a new Bible right now, right? Like these stories, the things that are happening in the world right now are, Rocket, come here. Come here, Rocket. I have to show you the puppy. She's so cute. Come here. She doesn't want to come over here, so I guess I'll just show you over here. Look how cute she is. Okay, distracted by puppies. Distracted by the puppies. So all of the events that are happening in the world right now, like, this is the shifting and changing of humanity as we know it. And literally, like, the stories of the new Bible, they're being written now. And we are those characters in that Bible. Like, it is us. We are the ones that are here to make the impact. And I look around and I scroll Facebook and I realize that so many of you don't understand that. So many of you don't understand that now is the time. So many of you don't understand that your time to make a mark in the world, your time to change the world is now. It is right now. And you can't do it with the limited view and perspective that you're carrying around. You can't do it playing small. You can't do it thinking, I'm gonna go out and, do some one-on-one sessions and create impact in a group of 10 or 15 people. We just don't have the ability to wait for those ripples that are gonna spread out from those 10 to 15 people. Like, we need you fully invested in your purpose work. We need you fully stepping into the work that you're meant to do in the world, and we need you thinking bigger. Global impact, planetary impact. It is time for you to step into your destiny as a world changer. And if you're on this live stream, there's a reason. If you follow me and you are in my community, there's a reason. And it's really important that you understand that you've been drawn to me for a reason. The work that I am doing right now is activating people to be able to step into this new paradigm. And to do that from a place of literally forgetting everything that they thought they knew about how they're supposed to do business, how they're supposed to do their purpose work, how they're supposed to show up in the world, to literally scrap all of that and understand that this new way of being, this new way of doing things, it's about fluidity. It's about fluidity, and it is being fully engaged in working with the quantum realm and the quantum field. Like, we just no longer exist in a 3D reality. It is the foundations of that 3D reality have shifted, and we have to step into our 5D existence and our 5D reality, and we have to be willing to fully engage with the quantum realm. We need to begin to understand our own information field, our own bioenergetic field. We need to fully understand our unique energy signature, that unique energy signature that only we have. We have to get to know ourselves at a quantum level, because that is how this new timeline works. So I'm going to give you an example that has to do with this house. So I showed you this house, gave you the tour of the house, and if you didn't see the tour of the house, definitely go check it out. I'm like over the moon, beyond thrilled to be here. But here's what happened. We've been in Bali for just over 2 years now, and we have probably looked at about 250 villas. I've been searching for our long-term villa, and we've looked and we've looked and we've looked and we've looked and we've looked, and I've really only seen one that fit the bill, and it wasn't available, and I wasn't in a financial position at the time to take the villa. And in hindsight, it's great because everything always happens out exactly as it's meant to, because I'm in the dream villa now. But I started making this shift into this timeline, I'd say in November of last year. And I started feeling I had this knowing. It was like, it's not gonna fully happen. You're not gonna be able to fully up level to the place that you need to up level to do your work, staying in this villa that we were in at the time. And so I started looking again. We started getting serious about looking again. And then and again, just weren't finding things. Healy came into my life. That created a huge upgrade. Not only in all of those things I was just talking about, right? So understanding my bioenergetic field, an incredible bridge to interact with the quantum field and the quantum realm. Obviously we've had tremendous financial success with Healy. We opened a whole new stream of revenue. I literally just had the biggest month in my business that I've ever had in the history of my business in July. And it, in large part due to Healy coming into our lives. And also just the Leah Steele brand has been growing and expanding like crazy. But I went away for a few days to this beautiful hotel called the Como here in town. I was writing my book and I needed some time away. And so I went to the hotel and I went with my friend Zephyria. We were both writing books at the time, and we rented the penthouse at the Como, which is this incredible 3-bedroom, multi-level suite, and it's just over the moon, like next level. And so I woke up in the morning and the room has this like keyhole window, and it overlooks the ocean. And I sat up in bed and I looked at the ocean and I was like, this is what I need. This is what I want. I want to wake up every day and hear and be able to see the ocean. And Sean came to pick me up and I took him up there and I was like, this is what I want. I want to be able to see and hear the ocean. And I could feel in my body that was the upgrade, that was the next step, right? And I think it was 3 days later, this villa came across our desk, like our awareness of properties that were available, and we came and saw it, and I was just like, whoa. It was literally the upstairs bedroom suites overlooking the ocean. I literally sit up in bed and can see the ocean. That is a perfect example of this new timeline, where I literally decide that I want something and 3 days later it becomes a reality. But you have to be in the place where you can witness it. You have to be in the place where you can receive it. You have to be in the place where you understand that the universe is delivering exactly what you need to you, what you need. If you are putting your desires out into the world and then they are in full alignment with where you are meant to be going, the universe is delivering things in real time in this new timeline. That is just how it works. But you have to be in a place where you can recognize it and realize it, right? So the villa becomes available. I find out how much the money is that I need to move into the villa. I decide that I'm gonna have the money, and within days I have the money. So this is when I say you can't be stuck in this old way of thinking, in this old way of doing things, where you think, I want this thing, and then I gotta go work really, really hard to manifest it, and I need to pay my dues, and I need to do all the work, and it needs to be really hard, and it needs to be really difficult. That is not how things are in this timeline. How things are in this timeline is align yourself with your desires, fully energetically back them, put them out there into the world, and you will receive them. And like anything else, there is an energetic exchange with the universe. So what is the energetic exchange? Well, the energetic exchange is you need to be showing up fully in your purpose and showing up from a place of service every single day. So for me, it is when I wake up in the morning, what would you have me do today? How can I serve? How can I be of service? And then showing up and doing that every day, even when I don't feel like it. This is the new timeline. The other thing that has to shift is the payoff that we get from only half-assing things. I am a person that's 50% blows most people's 100% out of the water. And so I have a tendency to only give about half of myself because I've gotten away with it a lot of my life. And I can't do that any longer. I can't do that any longer and exist in this new timeline. I have to show up and I have to give 100% of myself, and I have to give 100% of myself to the beings of this planet. And I have to realize that my mission on this planet is global impact. And if you are watching this live stream and if you are in my community, your mission on this planet is also global impact. If you're one of the 45 people on this live stream, you're here, 44 of course, 44 people, you're here for a reason. You are watching this live stream because you are also here to create global impact. You can no longer allow your ego's fear of being judged, of people thinking you're too much, of people not liking you, of you making people uncomfortable, of losing friends, of losing family members. Those excuses are no longer valid. Here's what's gonna happen. You're either gonna step fully into your purpose and your passion and do the work that you're here to do in the world and move into the new timeline and be wildly financially abundant doing your purpose work and changing lives, or you're going to stay in the old timeline and be fucking miserable. Because nothing good is happening in the old timeline. All you have to do is turn on the news, scroll Facebook, open a newspaper, or walk down the streets of your city to know that chaos and fuckery is what exists in the old timeline. And that timeline, it isn't going away, okay? That's the thing that you need to understand. That timeline is not going away. And those people are going to continue to exist in that state. And it is not going to get better. It's going to get worse. But you have a choice. You have an opportunity to step into the new timeline. But it requires you going all in. It requires you sacrificing your very, very human excuses and distractions, and really shutting that ego down. Because the ego will stop you from doing everything that will expand you to the point that you no longer are dependent upon it. So it's time for you to embrace the world changer that you are here to be and that you're meant to be. And you know, I think a lot of people are like, how do I do it? Well, first and foremost, it's a choice and it's a decision. It's a choice to be shown what the next right thing is for you to do. It's a choice to ask to be shown how to step into the next level, greatest version of yourself. It is a discipline and a practice of connecting with the quantum field and the quantum realm on a daily basis. It is a decision to no longer allow your bullshit excuses to stop you from stepping into your greatness. And it is a realization that none of what we're doing before is relevant in the new timeline. It's about fluidity. It's about decision making. It's about alignment. It's about decision. And the thing that I really want you to know is that you are worthy of being resourced, wildly financially abundant, doing your world-changing work. And it's not about if it's too much. It's not about, do I need that much? Because the truth is that in order to make global impact, you have to be fucking resourced. You have to be wildly financially abundant, because your impact in the world is in direct correlation to the amount of money that you are bringing in and how resourced you are. I am so, like, I'm not here for, I am not willing to even entertain ideas of, is it greedy? I feel guilty. What will people think of me? When your time here on this planet is over and you go home to meet your creator, whoever you believe that is, and it's different for all of us, right? God, source, universe, all that is. When it's time for you to answer why you didn't make the impact on this planet that you came here to make, is you were worried that people weren't gonna like you. You were afraid you were gonna lose friends and family. You were scared that you were annoying people. You didn't feel like it. It seemed too insurmountable. Are those gonna be acceptable excuses to you? Because for me, it's not. We are quantum leaping right now. There is an ability for you to quantum leap into a new timeline. Guilt, feelings of wanting too much is greedy, that, you know, that you shouldn't be in states of overflow because there are starving people in other parts of the world. Guess what? Those people are gonna stay fucking starving until you step into your purpose work and what you're here to do, become fully resourced so that you can donate money, so that you can create and affect change on this planet. Because the billionaires right now out there, they're not doing it. The people in power, in financial power on this planet, they are not helping humanity. They are not creating the change that we need to create to save this planet and to save this race of humans as a whole. So we need you to get into this new timeline. We need you to do your purpose work in the world. We need you to be wildly financially successful and abundant and be living in states of overflow so that it is easy for you to give, so that it is easy for you to create and affect change on this planet at a global scale and a global level. The time is now. And I'm just not here for the excuses anymore. So what's it gonna be? It's interesting because my plate for the rest of the year is completely full. I'm launching my practitioner training for my new modality, elemental emotional resonance clearing. I have one spot left, by the way. There's one spot left in my modality practitioner training. So if you're interested in that, please message me. But I have my 6-month self-mastery program, Becoming Immortal, starting. Also one spot left, just one spot left there as well. My program, Becoming Immortal, starting on Saturday. 6-month deep dive into self-mastery with Michelle Patrick. I have a Healy Mastermind coming up that's going to be just incredible, that I'm doing in collaboration with Taryn Lee and Sarah Blackaw, who I think is on this live stream right now. And my Wealth Alchemy program, Phoenix, my phase 2 is starting on the 22nd of this month. And then I have another round of Ouroboros starting in October. And literally, like, my plate was full. I had no more ability to take anything else on, I believed, for the rest of the year. And as I was doing the final call on my high-end business mastermind that I'm shutting down for a few months because I needed to focus on all these other things, a program downloaded to me. And I was like, whoa, no. Terry, hi. You have to watch the beginning of this video and see our new house, and then you need to get your ass out to Bali and visit us. Doors are opening September 11th, and I have an incredible bedroom right out there in the guest house for you to come stay in with us. So this program downloads and it's called Wealthy World Changer. And I'm like, I do not have time to do this program. Like literally, I do not. And so I had a little bit of resistance with the divine for about a day because I was like, I physically don't have the time. To which the universe and God responded, but you bend time, and this is literally what you teach. So yes, you do. And this program needs to be out there in the world because everyone is fucking around and not doing the thing that they came to this earth to do. And that is why we're in the state that we're in. You are literally contributing to the chaos and fuckery that's happening in the world every single day that you don't fully step into your purpose. And every day that you continue to play small. And every day that you choose to think small instead of thinking big. And every day that you think that gift that you have that nobody else on this earth has isn't big enough or isn't necessary to be shared. You are contributing. You're creating it. You are literally creating it. You guys, the waves are so loud. I have to see if you guys can see. Hold on. They're like freaking crashing into the, now they're not gonna go, of course, now that I just turned it over. You guys can hear it in the background, I'm sure. That's funny. So anyway, Wealthy World Changer is here. It's an 8-week program. It's officially starting on, I don't know what day yet. I have resistance, you guys, because I have another program starting on the 22nd, and I keep getting told it's going to be starting on the 22nd. So it's probably starting on the 22nd of August. And I already have one. Yeah, I'm Leah. Hi, okay, you can just have a seat over here. I'll be done in just a minute. The woman's here to do my hair. Yay! So anyway, starting on August 22nd, I believe, I already had somebody message me and signed up, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like obviously it's meant to happen. I've talked about it one time. But this is what we're talking about, and I really want to give some guidance and some opportunity for you to understand how this new timeline and how this new paradigm works, and some tools to be able to step into it and to get out of your own way. So 8 weeks, Wealthy World Changer with me starting 8/22. And I am really undecided about whether or not I'm going to do a sales page for this. I don't think I'm going to because I hate sales pages, and you know, I think this is more just, if you know that you're one of these people and you need to do this work, then come join me in this program. It's $999 for 8 weeks, and there is a VIP option available where you can do a one-on-one with me and receive 2 wealth activations over the 8 weeks. That is $1777, and so if you want in, send me a message and I'll get you a link. So that's how we're gonna do. Actually, I'm not gonna do a sales page because that is not how we do things in the new timeline. All that old stuff, it's dead, it's gone. Like, it is literally, like, it's not necessary. We need to just be out there talking about the work that we're doing in the world. We need to be connecting with people. We need to be, look, this giant wave just came in. I should have turned it around then. The work that I'm here to do in the world is to activate you to your greatness, to help you step into your purpose. Yes, there are always payment plans available with my programs, so there will be payment plans available. If you know you want in, just send me a message and I can talk to you about payment plans and give you links and all that goodness. Always payment plans, because I'm always trying to make things accessible. It's really important. But it's just me. That is what I'm here to do, is to activate you into your purpose. And it is so important that you get yourself into this new timeline by all means necessary. By all means necessary. It's important. This is important work that you're meant to do in the world. This is important work that I'm here to do in the world. And it's about changing the world. So with that, I will leave it with you. Have an amazing rest of your day, morning, evening. By the way, my Sales pages are distractions. And who reads them anyway? Nobody even actually reads them. So I'd rather just create a beautiful graphic for the program and have you sign up. And then fucking go out and change the world and not waste anyone's precious time creating a sales page that no one's gonna read. I am doing my monthly wealth forecast. What's wrong, Keiko? I am doing my monthly wealth forecast in 1 hour in my group, Rich Abundance. So come get the play-by-play in there with me. How many spots for Wealthy World Changer? I don't know. I haven't been told yet. However many people are signing up. I actually have to go because my woman that's here to do my hair is here and I need to go prep for Rich Abundance. So I will probably talk about it some more in Rich Abundance. And if not, if you want to know more, message me and I can send you an audio and give you all the info that you want, or at least the info that I have, because as most of you know who have worked with me, I am intuitively driven, and so I will come into this container and deliver exactly whatever it is that you, being part of this container, need to receive as being part of this container. So, can someone drop the link for Rich Abundance for the furry Facebook group? So if you're not already in there, come join us. We will be doing the wealth forecast in 1 hour. Monthly forecast, energy and tarot, and then divine downloads on what's coming, but also it's a daily tarot forecast. So you know exactly what's coming every single day of the month. Big, super popular thing in my community. So definitely come join the group. Let me see something. I'm gonna try to get you guys the I don't think anyone's dropped it yet. So here is the link for Rich Abundance. Where's my live stream? That's so weird. It's not showing me my live stream. There we go. Here's the link to Rich Abundance. If you're interested in Wealthy World Changer, send me a private message. I'll respond to it now while I'm getting my hair done. And then I will be in the group in an hour with the monthly wealth forecast. Love you guys.